RCM Desktop, written by facilitators for facilitators. The Worth Doing Calculator. RCM Desktop makes it very easy for the facilitator to do complex financial, worth doing calculations. Here we have some supporting comments for the on-condition task. Inspect the door ram piston seals once every 6 months. We now need to know if this task is financially worth doing. To establish that, we will put these comments into the clipboard and then open the RCM Desktop Worth Doing Calculator. The calculator has a notepad area. If we open that up, we'll find the comments that we just placed in the clipboard. Here are some tabs, and we'll work our way through them from left to right. The first of those is where we specify some background information. The calculator needs to know what type of task we are considering. This one is an on-condition task. Next we specify that lost production here costs £1,000 per hour, and that labour cost is £50 per man-hour. The currency symbol used is dependent on your Windows currency settings. RCM Desktop here is running on a UK computer at the moment, so we see the GB pound sign. The next tab is where we tell the calculator how often the failure mode will occur. There are several ways of doing this. Calculate it from failure history, state an estimate of the MTBF, look it up from some reference source, or we can say that we don't know what the MTBF is and have the calculator work backwards and tell us how often the failure mode would have to occur to make the task worth doing. But we have some failure history, so back to the Calculate tab. Our history tells us that we have had 57 failures in 10 years experience of 38 items. The calculator uses that information to work out the MTBF. The next tab is where we tell the calculator about the on-condition task we are considering and the costs that are incurred if we do that task and if we do not do that task. Each time the failure occurs, it costs us 1 hour in downtime. To do the unplanned repair costs us 8 man-hours, and we need some materials. 2 door rams at a cost of £275 each. Now to the task itself. Each time we do the task, we can do it while the machine is running, so there is no downtime associated with it. It has an interval of 6 months, and we can delay the first occurrence of the task by 5 years. To do the task, labour is just 15 minutes. We don't need any materials, and we believe the task, if done correctly, will catch 100% of failures between points P and F on the PF curve. And for the follow-on repair after we've spotted point P, no downtime because the repair will be planned. It is still 8 man-hours to do the corrective action, and we still require the 2 door rams. And if we now go to the Decision tab, we can see that it costs us roughly half as much per year to do the task as to not do the task. So yes, it is worth doing. This button here copies an English text version of the entire calculation into the Windows clipboard so that it can be pasted into the supporting comments box. I'll paste it here along with the other notes, and we now have all of the comments we're going to copy back into RCM Desktop's supporting comments box. Here we can check to see if any amendments are required. Everything looks good, so we'll copy that into the clipboard and paste it into the supporting comments. Facilitators have no need to worry about doing the arithmetic or writing up the calculation, and only need to concern themselves with getting the correct input numbers. The calculator saves the facilitator a great deal of time and ensures that all calculations are documented in a consistent fashion. For more information, visit rcmdesktop.com. Thank you for watching.